Hello, I hope that you're doing well. Um, do I have any updates? I don't think I do. Um, my sleep schedule is still kind of fucked. um, like it's been pretty hard for me to go to sleep like at a reasonable hour. I imagine that it's gonna take like a work gig that forces me to get up and then be dead. That makes me click my sleep schedule back into place. Then again, maybe my sleep schedule has always been this shitty. Hey, Acoustic Kitten, how are you? I can't believe that we got through 20, not 20s, 263 looks. Granted, we skipped through most of the men, but we still hit most of the men. So, um, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. um, I saw people cosplay. I think as Sims at a was it a Blackpink concert? Let me see if I can find it. Is there it is. Oh, it's a solo concert from. I don't know who this is. Anyways, hi Snow Owl, how are you? All right, so now it is actually going to be just an actual game stream. Um, there might be again there might be spoilers for this series. I don't assume that you guys are going to expose yourself to the pain of playing. How many was it? 9 games that lead up to this point. But if you do, hopefully you'll forget about it by then, because you'll have played 9 games. 9 full-length JRPGs. Oh wait, I need to transition it over. Urban planner and helping with zoning and land. That's that's so cute. Hopefully it's more pleasant than playing Animal Crossing.
field exercises.
Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you. How's working treating you?
Pretty good, all things considered. Actually, my publisher's been pushing me to become a full-time author after how well my latest novel sold. But I like my work as a curator too, so I don't think I'm ready to quit just yet.
That's great. Always nice to have options.
If you can't tell by her look, she's a Fujoshi, which honestly same. So yeah, it's Jenny from Blackpink. I was right. Like, you know what's funny is that my sleep schedule is so effed that like I was hoping on getting boba before streaming, and I slept so late that I didn't even have time for that. So that's funny. That's how you know it's bad. Like, I want food and like something indulgent, and I can't even grant myself that. Because I just don't have the time. Booked and not busy. And thankfully it's not cousins, but we do have a case of you're my we grew up as brother and sister, but since you're my stepbrother, this is Trails into Reverie. I wish I could have labeled it on TikTok, but they don't have that in their database. Hope you're doing well, Executive Sage 55.
Business as usual here, even with the prince gone MIA.
The information blackout will only last for so long. We need to find a lead soon.
Agreed. We'll need to give this place a thorough look.
Nope. This one. So many things to buy. We're basically just doing purchases right now. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I have bait. Just making sure. That was a big problem for me, is having to is running out of fish bait already. Oh god, so many things to purchase. Alright. Imperial Tea, Orange Pecky. I think we got everything. Yep. Got that. Imperial Tea. Kagemaru bookmark. We should probably, let's read the newspaper. Gotta engage with the immersion, right? Crossbow retaken by former Governor General. On March 15th in the afternoon, the signing ceremony marking Crossbell's official transition back to an autonomous state was disrupted by a group of armed soldiers. Within a matter of hours, the attackers claimed the entire territory, shocking the public across the continent. Based on the footage at the scene, the insurrection, was led by Crossbell's former Governor General Rufus Alvarez, previously thought to be imprisoned. The soldiers themselves, clad in black, are believed to be remnants of the Imperial Defense Force who illegally occupied Crossbell City after the end of the Great War. Along with the Governor General, they previously had also been confined in Arok's fort. New information obtained by the Imperial Chronicle has revealed that late at night on March 14th, the fort was besieged by unknown forces, allowing Rufus Alvarez and the Imperial Defense Force members to escape together. The fact that Crossbell was subsequently attacked and captured in the span of just half a day suggests that the armed takeover was both premeditated and highly organized. I'm sure all this is going over your head. Rufus Alvarez, he was like a bad guy, but he like was supposed to have accepted his fate and like, you know, turned a new leaf, but he all of a sudden like comes back and like does all this bad shit, like reclaiming, like basically Crossbell is like this like, it was like this like fake independent state, right? Because like it's like this very small area surrounded by like two big powers that both kind of like claim that they want that they would like to like protect it because it's a very like valuable spot, kind of like Yakuza 0, where like it's like a plot of land that would like help a clan out for some reason, like it's some useless plot of land that apparently isn't very important to get the deed to. And throughout the game, basically like this place has been the focal point of it, right? Because like it kind of reached a fever pitch where both of these like large empires want to finally like claim Crossbell. And from like the conclusion of the Cold Steel series, we believe that we resolved everything, but then like right as Crossbell is about to sign their independence, Rufus, who again, like I said, was a bad guy, was supposed to have turned over a new leaf and accepted his punishment for everything. He comes back and like he basically like acts like none of that happened. So I have like a couple of running theories because I don't know what happens in this game yet. You know, I've been very good about like not spoiling myself. So either like this is an imposter or he's being mind controlled, right? Like that's like my, or I think there's three options, right? It's an imposter, he's being mind controlled, or like this is all like some plot to like where he's actually for the good guys, right? But actually he's uh but he's pretending to be a bad guy, like as a double agent or something, and he's like maybe, I don't know, building adversity for the hero so that way they grow stronger or something. Yeah, right. So those are the three options, I think. Those are the three outcomes, and I could be wrong. If they figure out something else, if it's actually something else, then maybe I will then I will be very pleasantly surprised. Oh, these guys! I remember them from the last game! They're such a cute couple. They're one of the few heterosexuals that we stan. Sorry, if I'm quiet, I'm just checking the guide because I don't want to get anything wrong.
Now.
You can find Trace and Emily talked about. Then we're visiting the news station. Oops. You're a part-timer, but you're still in your nurse attire? Ugh, why doesn't my phone keep sleeping so fast? Ah!
That was so good! Alright, we can officially cross Frankel's Plaza off the list. I'm ready to hit up the next spot.
There's no need to be in such a rush. How do you still have space in your stomach for more?
You insult me, Eustace. I need to try all the capital's mouth-watering morsels. I can't throw in the towel this early.
You need to sample them all without eating more than your body mass in one sip.
Says you. I'm still growing. I gotta eat. Growing up has less to do with regular consumption and more to do with acting like an adult. Oh, hey guys.
It's one of our threesome. My canon threesome in this game.
That, by the way.
And if you don't remember, what's funny is that he also plays. Apparently, I think he just has a well-suited voice for a noble, which I agree with. He also plays Lorenz in Three Houses.
If you want me to start
He
acting like an
he just
adult,
plays a series
you
version
gotta
of
start
Lorenz,
treating me like it.
essentially. Like, their lines are pretty similar, actually.
How's a girl supposed to feel big without being called a big sister?
Counter argument to your counter argument. That makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Don't be.
Please remove yourself from around my neck. I was just wondering if it perhaps may lead to Crossbow's new Supreme Leader instead. Yay! Uh. Oh, do not. Oh, I remember Dunamis is pretty good. Never mind. It's not that good. Increases potency of healing items. Alright. Oh, now we have to buy ice cream too?
The Emperor and Empress must be worried sick.
Princess Elfin has tried to put on a brave face at school, but deep down...
The sooner we can find them, the sooner everyone can rest easy.
Right. Let me know what I can do to help. Line cast. Fight detected. Heavy tension on the line. So I thought. Line cast. Fight detected. Heavy tension on the line.
Oh. This is gonna take a while. Yeah. Gotcha!
It's a big one.
Sweet. Mac show called Homegrown. Is it a scripted show or a unscripted show? And again, when I say unscripted, I just mean like a reality show, or a doc. It could be a doc series too, I suppose.
Mater Park is a popular spot to relax and unwind.
Don't I know it? I'm taking some good-ass naps here. Oh, there he is.
This music is always so beautiful.
Finding him sure didn't take long, huh? For how tranquil this place usually is. I can't help but always think of when the ILF made a mess of it.
I remember being terrified when the princess and I were kidnapped at the time, but it feels like more a distant memory now.
Every story I hear about you reminds me how strong a person you truly are.
with them on this one. It's not often our ensemble comes together this perfectly. Sorry for making you wait, but I'm glad you stuck around for the show. What'd you think? No need to be polite.
I thought it was brilliant.
I was genuinely.
Yeah, almost hurts that I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
I'll take that.
This is the music prodigy, which, you know, means that he's a bottom. Oh, it's unscripted. Oh, I love that. Wait, that's so awesome. Thank you, Sea of Space. I speak as if I'm the one that made this game. I didn't. It is pretty, though, right? Let me look this up. I genuinely love this. Yeah, I want to watch it. I love that. Very cottagey sensibility is super relaxing. It's kind of like Marie Kondo, except a little bit more productive, right? Ugh, my foot's asleep. Yeah, I think that's super cool. I'm glad that there's like a space for like more chill, just really sweet shows like that. Earthy shows. There really aren't a lot of those, are there? And I hope that, you know, it does well, because not everything has to be a fucking competition show. It's nice. I don't mind competition shows, but I also don't mind more Queer Eye style shows. I feel like there's like a very clear disparity between these portraits. Getting the canon is useful though. It multiplies healing by 3, so that's very, very good.
Am I imagining?
Is something the
No, it's nothing.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. Oh, it had 4 seasons? Must be doing well then, if they're not canceling it. At least I hope that it's doing well. Yeah, I don't know why not a lot of other people have been talking about it. Racism, probably. You know, I wonder who the production company is that they hired to do this show. I'm curious now. I also haven't seen it like in like homegrown show. Hmm. I don't know who the producers are, but they seem good. Let's see. Let's see what arts we're working with here. Oh, we've got 3 casters here. Probably don't want that, huh?
Ready. Very well. Numbers up.
Yeah! Huh. Huh. Huh.
Everyone ready? Marcus, activate. Divine shield. Protect us. This'll be fun. You're mine.
Yeah! Bring into the night! Nocturne Bell!
Let's go. Cut through. It's down. Try after me. Very well.
Rude.
It's my turn.
Yeah! Marcus, activate!
Leave it to me.
Huh? I hope everyone's good.
Oh, I thought there would be an actual dungeon.
Can't wait to get my mitts on that chest.
Hmm. Oops. Shit.
Fool! Leave it to me. Sure. Morpho, very well. It's my turn. Numbers up. Very well. Let's go. Down. It's mine.
I always know it's a win when I've got you with me,
Oh
Ash.
yeah? You're all right, Schwarzer.
Scary, watch out!
I'm up. Arcus activate. Very well. Sure.
Gross.
It's my go.
Let's go. Crimson Slash. Very well. Divine Shield. Protect us.
It's my go.
Sure. Do it. It's my turn. Crimson Flash. Leave it to me. Numbers up.
It's my go. Analyzing enemy unit. I got it.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sure. Arcus, activate.
Powering up.
Leave it to me. Kick down. Sure. Do it.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Damn you.
Now. Please, hear my song.
Yes, my thanks. Very well. I leave it to you.
Switching in. Charging.
Gotcha.
I'll save you.
Thanks. Numbers up.
Damage reduction, damage up, damage reduction. Hmm.
Thanks. It's my turn. Down.
I'll assist. My turn. Arcus activate.
This'll be fun. You're mine. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Now.
Let's go. Now.
I'll assist.
Do it.
Huh?
Engaging. Arcus
Where's my healing items? Oh, I don't have any. Great. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
It's my go.
Engaging.
Do we want to do Infernal Hunt or increase damage? Because he's in a vulnerable state now.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
I shall go. Arcus activate.
I'm up! Roar! Healing strike! Down!
I'll assist.
Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
Keep it up.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
First, second, seven, eight waves, breaking dawn.
Yeah. Analyzing enemy units. I got it. Yeah. Arcus activate.
Sure. It's down.
Keep it up.
Do it. I'm up.
Now.
Like the way. Noble arms.
It's my go.
This'll be fun.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Yeah. Please, hear my song.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm up. Crimson flag down. Let's go, everyone.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
I shall go. All for one.
And one for all. Sure. Hey, you. Rest in peace. Done already?
Sweet.
Nice.
Stats update.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily like always carry over, but you know, they keep it at level 100 to make you feel like you're still maintaining your progress. But every game you have to start off with like new materia.
You know, I may have You've gotten so strong. As your big brother, but now I know I can
You mean it?
It's the third volume of the romance series I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into. Love Song The Autumn Rain. What temptations await the pair of young men after overcoming so many trials? Take my money. I would... I'll take 5. She is one of us. If you haven't watched the Given anime, on I think it's on Crunchyroll, definitely watch it. I don't know if it's on Netflix now. It's a very, very good. Um, I like it. It's a very good BL story. I'm planning on placing some holds on the manga at my library. Maybe I don't know if I'll buy it. But I'm planning on reading some from the library. Uh, literally every boy you meet is into men, and honestly, like that's my like I kind of love that fact that it's just like it's a normal everyday life show, and everyone likes boys. Just everyone. I don't know like I don't know like and I think like knowing that I have remind myself that I have access to my library, like I also might finally like get into One Piece. I don't think I have the energy to like sit through all of the episodes of the anime, but I think I can like probably whisk through the manga. You know, I think I'll do that. I'll just like whisk through the manga. I don't think that should be that hard. Also, does anyone still read Tower of God? Is Tower of God still happening? Is it still like ongoing, or is it finished? Because I've tried to keep up with it. I don't care about it anymore. Like I just want it to be over. I read it a very long time ago to like because a boy I was dating like for a second recommended it to me, and I like it. It's just too long. It's a lot. Oh, in the Given anime, Acoustic Kitten, like basically every boy is into boys, and it's honestly like amazing. Huh? I wonder. Does that mean that the anime didn't do well? Because it's been a while since the Tower of God anime came out, and I actually was like kind of excited for the Tower of God anime to see it in action. But hmm, I'm surprised. I guess that probably means that the Tower of God didn't do well, huh? I wonder if it's because the fan base is already kind of... Well, I mean, it's supposed to appeal to new fans, but I wonder if maybe it didn't appeal to as many people as they thought it would, or maybe, like, most of the people who are into these types of stories already have found it through Webtoons from it being on Webtoons for so long, you know? And so, like, they don't have any interest in the anime, they just want to keep following the manhwa, you know? Yeah, Given is very good. I'm excited for the new movie to come out. Very excited. If I had more time, I probably would have... Well, I mean, it's regional probably. I would have looked for, like, Blu-rays or DVDs of the movie.
Did something happen, Reed?
The jewelry they got inside these babies is always so pretty. Pretty enough to buy for me. Right, you sis?
Ask me again in a decade.
You got it, sugar daddy. I'm gonna hold you to it. Just don't go broke so you can splurge on me.
You're ridiculous.
The way they interact is so sweet.
Boo. Wait, why don't you like the second movie? You don't like it? I mean, is Akihiko fucked up? Yes. Of course he is. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say. That was an uncomfortable scene. Like, I'm not defending him necessarily, but, like, you know, he was in a very bad place in his life. You know? Like, he's not supposed to be, like, a good person. But also it is fiction, so I guess, you know, like, maybe he didn't have to go... Maybe the author didn't have to make him go that far. But... And, again, I'm not defending him. Like, I have been put in that... I feel like I've been put in that situation before. Not about to be, like, violated by someone, but, you know, like... It's that weird sense of, like... I want this, but, like, it's happening in such, like, a weird, not great way, you know? and like I'm so conflicted about like it really hurts to experience. So I didn't like it. It's just that I resonated with it. Whether or not that's a good or a bad thing, I'm not going to say. Again, not defending it. Obviously, consent is important. Obviously, consent first and foremost. I'm not defending his actions. But also, would you not argue that the movie like clearly makes it clear that that is not okay? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm probably cutting him too much slack. I think it's just tough because I think like before the movie I liked Akihiko's character a lot. Let's see, and we've got the books. I'll read those later off stream. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I can't deny that like I definitely liked him a lot less after that. Like it definitely left a very bad taste in my mouth. Which I do think that like it kind of does speak to the fact that I don't know what the author looks like. It sounds to me that they're a woman, which, I do think that is one of the pitfalls. I don't know if she's queer, but even whether you're queer or not, like I feel like maybe if this was actually written from the perspective of like a gay man, it probably would have been a little bit more sensitively written. No, I don't know if the pandemic has anything to do with it. I th- I have a feeling that you would have, like, knowing me, I would have the same feelings about it. I'd be like, yeah, this is really cute, but like a part of me does want to forget that that happened. I think you're right. Like doing something like, I think if he just maybe like just a little bit more subtlety with those actions, like maybe just implying it. I think that would have had the same effect. I think that it would have honestly maybe have been better, right? Like if he was just like, if he didn't like actually get on top of him, if he was just like, hey, do you want to do it? And then Haruki's like super super hurt and offended by that. I think that makes sense, right, for their characters, right? Like he just gets like so confused and hurt by that, and like I think it would have the same effect.
My turn.
Thank you for coming.
Not at all. Thank you for inviting us.
I'm so happy I get to see your faces again.
Your Highness.
What brings you here, Your Highness? I should very much be asking you the same thing. All this. And you're being forced to place yourself in harm's way for my brother.
It's Morgana.
I'm so sorry for not consulting you first. Yes, as you ought to be. I could have thanked you much sooner, Elise, had you not kept... And you won't stop you? Heaven forbid. As soon as Representative Regnitz informed me of the details, I chose to accompany him of my own. I cannot bear to ignore a matter that... So please, let me do my...
I'd like that very much.
You've always been a part...
Well, this has come to a fine resolution, but it won't do. Why don't we have some...
You won't hear any objections?
I could definitely...
Could you give us like money? Could you give us like a check? That would be really helpful. Don't you hate it in games when like you meet powerful people but they don't give you money? Like when you meet powerful people that are nice, but they just don't bankroll you, right? They're just like, you know, let me know if you need anything. And you're like, could I get $1 million? That would be nice. Just make the characters gay instead of jumping through hurdles to make the... Are you talking about Given or are you talking about something else? Can I have money? Cut my check. Wow, must be nice to have a print to say that resting is part of your job.
The conditions have been met. The road to where all may gather, to where destiny avails itself, just at the horizon, is open. Come, and sink into an illusion that mirrors the real world.
What's the best way to go about this? Oh no, you're fine. You don't have to apologize. I was just curious.
I hate this place. It smells of mold. That foul odor is... Ugh, that would be the pit.
Are you really more worried about...
Have you ever tried... It's a terrible pain.
That's enough chatter.
Okay.
Never thought when we took it on that the job would be...
Who are... you?
You may call me C.
My name's Nadia.
I'm Swin. What about you?
My name is Lapis. Lapis Rosenberg. Great. Now we get to add human trafficker.
No, we don't. I hope. Her last name is the same as the client, so there's got to be some...
Your client is your Rosenberg, I presume? His skill and renown. If this is his doing,
He has an illegitimate dog. That was a joke to lighten the mood.
Joints?
Hard to believe with how... At the same time, I don't think I've met anyone with such perfectly symmetrical fit.
the Meister's work continues to be impeccable. She is of no doubt an
You haven't... I am indeed a Rosenberg doll. It pleases me so to... This is so weird.
I've heard of orbital automata that can hold simple conversations.
Agreed. She has a clear sense of self, and she's already displayed a wider variety of... She is new.
Not at all.
That can't be all. Just...
I told you.
That part's obvious.
I don't understand the question.
There has to be something about you that you haven't explained.
Huh?
None of this make... If you're just a doll, then why were those soldiers... You can tell us.
Yes.
What? Ow!
It's your fault for See?
Oh. I'm sorry. I was just trying to... I'm so sorry.
No. How much? All of it. It's like a big...
Is this the first...
Maybe? But this doesn't feel the same as never. I'm sure there's something I need to do. But you're drawing a That's right. All that I recall is my name. Why was I made?
Few things cannot be recovered upon.
Do you know how...
No. Perhaps there's a way.
Just talking to...
Pot calling kettle black...
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought. That leads me to believe you may well find your... As for why I am the one to receive you, well, there must... It may be that you will prove yourself vital by help. So I demand you in return. I believe this agreement will serve...
All right. I think it will too. Then you may officially have the honor of my company.
That's job complete then.
Oh, I want to go on an extra long vacation.
On whose Mira?
Don't be such a party pooper.
Nadia's my favorite. Nadia's my new
Call it
favorite.
what you want,
I'm
Nadia.
sure you can't tell
But
why.
lying to me isn't going to change that we're flat broke. So
Stop.
What for?
we were contracted to deliver the case.
And if I were to make it your problem, how would you like to work for me?
What brought this on?
I'm in need of some extra hands since you've proven yourself rather capable.
Okay, Mask. You're shadier than a dark room at midnight. We'd have to be out of our minds to take a job from some freak who's got "Don't Trust Me" written all over their face. Pretty sure that's what you got under their... Ooh, I can see that. Everything right down to my gut, screaming that working for you's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. And I never want to work 1 minute more than I need to. So I'm out.
Oh, we love a soft quitting queen. She's a soft quitting queen. She's a gift from God. Yeah, I have Spotify. Oh. That's kind of iconic. I kind of love that. I mean, it's very anime, right? It's very, very anime. It's not as, like, disgustingly, like, decorated and accessorized as, like, the Atelier games are, but I like this game a lot. It's kind of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I guess.
I'm with her. Sorry about that.
Let's not be hasty now. How do you like this? As a start, of course, you will receive this upon accepting the job, followed by triple the amount of money.
See, this is what I'm talking about. If you are supporting us, then you gotta pay up.
Of course we are.
We'd be able to live a life of luxury with that kind of money. We'd never have to work another day in our lives again.
I would also not be opposed to awarding free.
You're a guy! Oh, come on, S. We gotta.
Calm down, Nadia. Actually think about what he's saying.
It's plain to see you are not racers. Your history must be... My offer holds no downsides. If you want to live in peace, you will never have to accept enough...
We've got one condition.
Name it.
We refuse to kill another human being. No exception.
Very well. I accept.
Then we have a deal.
There's definitely more to this person than being a bad guy, for sure. Oh, good night, Snow Owl. Thank you. No stream probably tomorrow, but I will do something. You know, we need to continue Persona 3, so we will do a makeup stream.
Well, it's done now. I just have to hope everything works out as planned. I won't let any harm come to Nadia. Ever.
So many characters, and now one of them... I don't know if any one of them are like, canonically gay. What fighter has had this stance before? I feel like I've seen this stance, I don't know. Oh, we get to play the dolly! Yes, I want that. Oh god, I hate it. I'll still wear it at some point, just not right now.
Time to go.
Projectiles are always superior. my kitties behind me? No, they're not. It's gonna be an interesting 2 weeks because my sister's gonna be staying with me in LA. Because my parents are they're taking their own little trip. Literally right after we came back, they're taking their own little trip for 2 weeks to Spain. Very excited for them. Um, but my sister's gonna be staying with me. Um, Thankfully, we don't have to be with each other 24/7 like in Japan. Not that it's that tough for me, but that's gonna be interesting. We'll bring the cats back with us. That'll be fun. Um, it'll honestly be really nice having like um having like a built-in cat nanny for me. That would be really nice. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't remember. But yeah, that'll be fun. Right? But I'm gonna be honest, I am a little worried about them because I'll be honest, like they do have a Boeing plane. Um and the flight there, not back here, the flight there um is Air Canada. A lot less scary than Boeing models, but like I've heard very bad things about Air Canada. I don't know if anyone has flown Air Canada before that are listening, but I've heard not good things about them. I've heard that uh like they will lose your bags, like the staff is horrible, which is fair because I'm sure they don't get paid enough. Like there's delays, no one helps you if something happens. I think the only thing that re- redeeming quality, well, not it's not a redeeming quality, it's just like something that I think might be a buffer is the fact that the tour company like did help them book it, so maybe that will help. um this was a while ago, but I think like I've heard Superwoman, since she's from Canada. I've heard Lily Singh talk about how horrible Air Canada is. um Thankfully, the flight back is not going to be Air Canada, but I just really hope that nothing happens to them. Uh, I am a little worried. I'll be honest, I am very worried. Um, I think the only consolation is the fact that if something does happen to them, I can maybe figure out a way to sue the touring company if something happens to them. At least I'll get like a lot of money out of it, hopefully. But yeah, I am worried about the planes and stuff. We haven't heard about a lot of other plane accidents, I think, so I think we should be okay. Because I think Boeing knows like how dangerous this is for their PR. So I'm hoping that nothing happens. And like we flew a Boeing plane like to and from too, but like I figured that it would be fine, and it was because it's a Japanese company, and like I think they usually take this shit pretty seriously, and so they probably take maintenance pretty seriously. Um, but yeah, if you can, don't fly Air Canada. Don't do that. Don't do it. Request for anything else. Um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I remember reading that. Yeah. That's scary. And also Boeing is like boning. They are boning the country. They're also like involved in like supplying weapons, right, to Israel. So that's also real bad. Um. Yeah. That's actually really scary. That's actually terrifying. Who slipped you a drink? That's really terrifying. Yeah, if I were a whistleblower, like I would need to make sure that I cook everything that I make. You know, I would need to ensure that I cook everything that I make. Or it's like prepackaged, sealed, frozen stuff. You know what I mean? Not blame. Obviously, I'm not victim blaming the whistleblower, but like, I would be much more careful about. I would be very paranoid, I'll just say, about what I would eat and put in my body. Like everything needs a bag check.
I'm tired. Can't we take a break?
I'm right there with you, but we don't know this place well enough to park it just anywhere.
I'll clean this up with grace. Very well. The doll sees all. So this is what you do.
On it.
How shall we play? Arcus activate. I shall. Initiating drive. You deserve some praise.
Ready?
My turn. Here I go. I'm here for you. Nurse Nadia's here. It's me. Whee!
Appreciate it.
Go away. You deserve some praise.
That ought to do it.
Oh, I should look up what their orbments are. Okay, cool.
I'd be mortified if they did with how weak they are. Lapis busting out that giant axe surprised me more.
It's perfect for me, isn't it? It lets me take out anything I please in a single broad stroke so I don't dirty my dress. I feel that, LP. A simple strat is a good strat. A simple matter.
I'll take care of it. Now play.
Very well.
Is this... Is this Rufus Alberea? That might be it.
The doll sees all. I've seen through your game. How shall we play? I shall. Here I go.
Okay. You're down.
Oh no! My dress is just an awful mess.
That will do just fine. stand in my way.
Target lost.
I'll take care of it. Cut you down. Now, slain.
Got you! Very well. How shall we play? Are you ready? Now!
Asking for it. On it. Target lost. Keep at it.
You're up!
I'll take care of it.
I shall! The Rosenberg doll simply cannot be beat.
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
Fine then. I'll trounce you twice as hard.
Now, slain.
Got you! I shall! The doll sees all. I've seen through your game.
Ready? Here.
It's me! Arcus activate!
Flow.
I shall!
Back up.
You deserve some praise.
Buffing.
Very well.
Also, no break gauge. Great.
Here we go. How shall we
All right. Now, slain.
Got you!
Ready? Here. You're down.
You're up!
Back up.
You deserve some praise.
These swords are those who lost their weapon. Untie. You're in fallen. Touchdown. Blue Jack Ray.
Buffing.
My turn. No! Help me, see?
Certainly.
Sweet.
You see, a Rosenberg doll is in a class of its own.
Well, as long as you make yourself useful, I have no complaints.
Not much of a surprise.
The cherry on top.
She's so cute.
A treasure chest. Gimme, gimme. Say the word now. Stay out of my way. My turn. Initiating drive.
On it. Arcus activate.
How shall we play? Arcus activate.
Ha! On it. Here.
It's me. We smashed him and thrashed him. Initiating drive.
On guard.
How shall we play? Whee!
Appreciate it.
Go away!
Back up!
You deserve some praise.
Okay. Target lost. Keep at it. Now, Nadia.
Sure thing. Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Very well.
On it. Keep at it.
You're up. How shall we play?
On guard.
Very well.
On it. That ought to do it.
Let's just try to make it to the next checkpoint and then we'll end stream.
That monster looks.
I
Oops.
don't care who I'm up against.
I shall. Initiating drive.
On it.
How shall we play? Arcus activate. Nurse Nadia is here. I'm here for you. My turn. Initiating drive. It's me.
You're down.
All right.
I shall. Here I go. It's me. Whee! Hey, you deserve some praise.
On it.
I shall. Here I go.
All right. Back up!
You deserve some praise. My turn.
Hard through. Shadow step.
I shall. Initiating drive.
Ready? Time to settle this. You're down. Now, Nadia.
A Rosenberg doll simply cannot be beat.
Sweet.
But of course. We should be under the cap. We'll proceed as I outlined yesterday.
I'm good.
Me too.
Oh no.
No questions.
Aw. Poor Lapis. Huh? What's it?
All right. Just to confirm, our first objective is to gather intel on any soul that sum it up.
To the letter. How we proceed after that is dependent.
Can I still ask?
I'll be counting on you to ascertain the...
Hey, don't just ignore.
I also need you to be on guard for the other targets previously mentioned.
You got it.
Shh. There's something.
I said. Don't ignore me.
I can't believe she took out a mob.
Rosenberg sure.
We aren't ignoring you. Far from it. We will be dependent.
He's right. I'm almost tempted to. Really? Well, you'd be right to do so. But, because your name's Lapis. I understand the route. It sounds. Oh. Carry on then.
That's all you need.
Cute is important. If I were to rate the cuteness of everyone's Nadia
She's
gets
correct.
90 points.
She is correct.
So I'm the golden standard of name. Swin gets 6.
Am I supposed to be happy?
And C gets a 15. Your name just plain hear that as mask.
I don't even get where her...
That mask is also. I'm of the opinion that. Here.
I'll consider it. Should it?
Yay! Don't fall for it. That's what they.
Guys...
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. My Streamlabs is going down. Would you be upset if you live next to a farm? I would probably get used to it. I don't know if I would like the smell of cow dung every day, but there are worse things. I actually think it would be cute, but you know, a farm in LA. Anyways, I'll see you again this week. Not tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday or Thursday. All right. Thanks so much. Oh, strictly crops? Then totally. That sounds awesome. That honestly sounds awesome.